Hello and welcome back to week number 11 of my weekly portfolio updates. At the end of this week, my total portfolio value was £6,109.57, with a weekly increase of 0.1%. So the majority of my gain this week did come from my investment at the start of the week. As you can see by the graph, it's been a very steady week. The only real increase I had was when I invested at the start of the week. The rest of it has been fairly plateaued throughout. Still an increase which we will take. Nothing spectacular, but a nice steady increase is what I like to see. This week I bought £10 in Realty Income, £10 in Meta, and £10 in Tesla. Realty Income, I bought more of that just because I wanted to increase my dividends for the next month and try and get my compounding increasing more and more. Overall, I'm just slightly up on Realty Income, so increasing the dividends on it, I'm quite happy to do right now. Meta, I'm quite down on that. So investing another £10 is with the aim of decreasing my average cost for that stock, and the same goes for Tesla. These two have been my most volatile, downward sloping stocks out of all of them, which is a shame, but it is what it is. While they're going down, I will buy more just to decrease that price a bit more for myself. My biggest winners this week were Samsung, 15.76%, Chevron, 7.3%, and Tesla, 3.98%. So that £10 investment at the start of the week looks a bit better now. Samsung, as I mentioned, 15.76% up. Overall, I'm up 60.47% with 0.08 shares bought at an average cost of £1,356.85. As you can see this week, it has just trended upwards. Don't really know any reason for this right now. I've not found anything indicating why their stock has increased, other than just strong investor sentiment behind the stock, which is nice to see. And I bought it at a pretty good time, as you can see by the 160% return overall. I'm very happy with the stock. I really didn't think too much into it when I bought it, which as a beginner is quite often. You're just trying to get in there, but if I did a bit more research, I'd have liked to think I'd have gotten to this result, but it is a bit of luck, and that's what I want to change. I want to research more into them so that I can understand what stocks are good to buy at what times. Chevron, 7.3% up. Overall, 19.76% up. 1.39 shares in it, an average cost of £123.32. I believe this is kind of a rebound from the drop in last week. This rebound has pushed it back over $200 per share, which is lovely to see. Solid increase. I think this may just come from general energy sector strength this week. It's one of those markets that does fluctuate a bit, so don't be surprised to see that one week it's on my bottom three and one week it's on the top three. Tesla, 3.98% up out this week, but down 15.57% overall. Number of shares, 0.87, and an average cost of 298.56. As you can see, this being one of my most volatile stocks, does decrease and increase constantly throughout the week. So it is one that I'm very wary of, but I believe that Tesla is a very strong company overall and will eventually get me into the profit again. My biggest losers this week: Home Depot, 4.76%, British American Tobacco, or BAT, 4.68%, and Domino's 3.8%. Home Depot, as I mentioned, 4.76% down. It's put me 5.3% down overall. I have 0.95 shares now, an average cost of £263.91. As you can see, start of the week I was just about positive. Did drop and then went above again, and then continued to drop from Wednesday onwards. I do believe this could be due to the news that the CEO is taking a temporary medical leave, which could have just shaken investors. So potential to buy into this soon enough, which would be nice to do. Solid company again, not really too concerned about this long drop. I think it will bounce back up. It's one of those stocks that throughout my progression in investing, it has dropped in and out of being profitable. BAT, 4.68% down, 0.5% up overall, so it has dropped a lot in the last 2 weeks. 4.52 shares, an average cost of £41.93. As you can see, it is flirting with being break even at the moment. Massive drop from the start of the week, and then it's just fluctuated around my break even. Not too sure what the reason is for this drop, but if it means I can buy more of this stock at a cheaper price, I will, because the dividends this pays, it's lovely to see when it comes in. One of my best dividend payers, I think, out of all of them. So if I can buy more of this at a cheaper price, I definitely will. And Domino's, 3.8% down, 6.49% up overall. I have 118 shares in this, an average cost of £1.86, which is why I have so many shares in it, because the actual price of the shares is fairly small for the amount I invest each week and each month. As you can see, a bit volatile this week. I'm not 100% sure why this has happened, because I did see news that one of the directors, I believe, bought more shares in Domino's. So in my mind, I thought this was going to increase a bit, but it's done the opposite and it has decreased throughout the week. Great dividend payer, so I will buy more of it soon, probably. I think it's great. Solid company, Domino's. I mean, I know I like Domino's. I know a lot of the UK does, so I don't think it'll go anywhere anytime soon. The dividends, I got 14p in Apple. As I mentioned, British American Tobacco, amazing dividend pay. I got £2.77 in this, which I believe may be one of my most significant single dividend payments ever. And I got 93p from Realty Income, which should go up next month, as I did buy more of it this month, for a total of £3.84. This is a really nice week to see that my investing is somewhat paying off in terms of receiving dividends. This money will get reinvested next week into more stocks, so that compounding effect can take place, which is what I'm aiming for every week and every time I get dividends, is to increase that compounding effect into stocks or pay me some more dividends so that I can invest even more next time, which is why companies like British American Tobacco and Realty Income are two staples that I don't think I'll ever get rid of in my portfolio. And as you can see by the graph, August has become my 5th best month and is nearly caught up to July. I don't think it'll quite beat it, but I have some hopes that September will do on par with August and July, based on stocks that I know are paying dividends next month. So I'll have to see how that stacks up against it. But that is all for this video. Thank you for listening to me waffle for another 10 minutes of your day. Please comment whatever you want, anything you're interested in, anything you think I should look at, or anything you really want to talk about. Please like, subscribe, and come back for some more videos. Thank you.